Hello everybody, this is Mr. Rob and welcome back to episode number 53 of the Cleveland Spiders franchise here on MLB The Show 21, and today we have the opening day for the 2022 Major League Baseball season between the Chicago White Sox and the now Cleveland Spiders. It is a new era of Cleveland baseball here at Progressive Field. The Spider era begins today as Cleveland welcomes their new team into town. The new rebrand has been complete, and this is a Spiders team that is coming off of a 94-68 season, one in which they lost in the ALCS to the Houston Astros, and today they'll be facing the 89-73 Chicago White Sox, who actually lost to Cleveland in the wild card game just a season ago. So big time baseball here. This season is getting ready to start. If you're excited, make sure you drop a like and subscribe down below, especially if you want more franchise content entering the new year. On the mound for your Spiders will be the defending AL MVP and now two-time Cy Young Award winner Shane Bieber, who's coming off of a 1.75 ERA season, .88 WHIP, in which he struck out 264 batters. Now he'll be facing the Chicago White Sox today, who will start off with Juan Sandoval, the right fielder's second-round pick just a season ago out of Marist High School in Chicago, Illinois, right here. The hometown kid gets his start at hometown for the White Sox, and he begins the day with a strikeout, Bieber's first of the season, sure to be many more. Nick Madrigal, the second baseman, who's coming off of a 263 campaign, is up next. 1-1 to Madrigal, and he pops this one up into shallow center. That'll be caught by the newest second baseman, Donovan Solano, for the second out. And we'll take a look at this White Sox lineup. Up next, you'll see the biggest change in all of baseball in free agency. The two-time NL MVP Freddie Freeman is now in town after signing a 6-year, $186 million contract with the White Sox. He's hoping to propel them to an AL pennant. And here he is, the Gold Glover, Silver Slugger, All-Star, you name it. All the awards last year went to this man, and now he's in the AL Central. His first at-bat as a White Sox is a strikeout from Bieber, and Bieber goes 1-2-3 to begin the first. We'll go bottom first now. Lucas Giolito is the starting pitcher for the White Sox, and he'll begin his day against the man who led all the American League in doubles, actually the Major League Baseball in doubles last year with 43. He begins with a fly-out to Juan Sandoval. We'll take a look at this Spiders lineup. Next, you'll see the ex-Giant Donovan Solano, followed by Jose Ramirez, and then Francisco Reyes, an all-star from a season ago. Eddie Rosario is back, as well as Adam Eaton, who is now in Cleveland. The ex-White Sox has himself a revenge game. Then you got Roberto, Perez, Josh Naylor, and Andres Jimenez. This is a Spider squad who lost last year in the ALCS. They're looking for World Series this year. Up next, Donovan Solano. His first at-bat as a Spider is a pop-up into shallow left center. That'll be out number 2. That brings up Jose Ramirez, who hit very good but did not play from September onwards with an injury. His first bat back in the lineup is a 2-2 fastball. He pops it up to deep center. It'll be put away by Robert, and both teams go down in the first. Eloy Jimenez will lead off in the top of the second for the White Sox, coming off of a 254 campaign, career highs in home runs and RBIs. 1-2 pitch to him, and he'll line this one into center, so the all-star from a season ago has himself a base hit to begin the second. Tim Anderson up next. He draws a walk, so Bieber getting himself in a little bit of trouble here in the second inning. That brings up Luis Robert, who hit .312 last season, his best total. He has runners on first and second. 1-2 pitch, chopper over to Ramirez at third. He steps on the bag. He hesitated and doesn't get Robert at first, so maybe looking for a triple play perhaps, but he only gets one at third. So that brings up Jose Abreu up next, the DH today, who hit .268 last year. 1-0 to Abreu, and he hits this one down the right field line. It's going to get down for a base hit. Runner rounds third. He's going to come home, and just like that, Chicago draws first blood. It's 1-0 White Sox. Yasmani Grandal up next. He pops this one up into deep right field. Robert on the third base has lots of speed, so he will tag and come home. The play is not even close, and the White Sox take a 2-0 lead here in the second. That brings up Yohan Moncada, the third baseman, who gets a full count pop up behind third base. That'll be put away, but the White Sox get runs in the second. We'll go bottom 2 with the all-star from a season ago, Francisco Reyes, who had 101 RBIs last season. 1-0 pitch to Reyes. He gets a nice fastball to turn on, but only pops it up into center. That'll be allowed out number 1. Eddie Rosario steps up to the plate, re-signed to a 1-year, $80.5 million contract. and he bloops this one into left field against the shift, and Eddie on his horse will actually get all the way to second on that. So nice heads-up play by Rosario. And it's the former White Sox Adam Eaton who draws, no, he doesn't draw a walk. It's a strikeout on the corner. Very peculiar call, but he is out nonetheless. And then Roberto Perez steps to the plate, re-signed to a $12.5 million contract. Big-time deal for Perez. Spiders hope he can produce offensively. This is not going to help, though, and the Spiders cannot answer in the second. We'll go bottom three where Josh Naylor steps up to the plate at 282 a season ago. 2-1 to him. He gets a fastball up in the zone, hits it to deep left center, but it will be caught by Jimenez. Next up, Andres Jimenez, who hit 22 homers a season ago, had a little bit of a breakout campaign offensively. 1-0 pitch to Jimenez, and he drills this one deep to right field. Sandoval stops running after it, and Robert can't get to it. This one's up against the wall. Jimenez this whole time has been on his horse. He's already rounding third. He's coming home, and we have an inside the park home run on opening day by Andres Jimenez. What a way to get the first run of the season for the Spiders. Jimenez, the first player since 2018 to have an opening day home run, and that was done by Eduardo Nunez of the Red Sox. So now it's 2-1 White Sox, and now 2 out Solano will take first base on a walk. Ramirez up next, strikes 3 on a pitch in the dirt. He's thrown out at first, but the Spiders do cut the lead in half. We'll go to the top 5 now, where Abreu's at the dish. He's going to strike out. They say he won a round, so that'll be out number 1. Next up, Yasmani Grandal, 1-1 pitch. This one's slapped over to first base. Naylor bats it down and throws it off balance to first. What a defensive play by Naylor. Really establishing himself as that first baseman for this squad. Yoel Moncada up next, though, and this one is belted to deep right. A 1-1 curveball misses its spot, and it is out of here in right field for a solo shot. Now, real quickly, I do want to let you guys know I could not find a progressive field that I liked that didn't have the Indians trademarks and stuff everywhere, so you will see those. I hope that doesn't bother you. If you know of a good progressive field I can use that doesn't have all the Cleveland Indians stuff, please let me know. Now 3-1 White Sox. Juan Sandoval back at the dish, and that pitch was just called a ball. I don't know how that was a ball. You can see in the bottom left, every part of that baseball was in the zone. That was probably the worst non-strike call I've seen in the show. Nonetheless, Sandoval strikes out anyway. And then in the bottom of the 5th, Roberto Perez hits a solo shot down the left field line. If you remember from a season ago, Roberto Perez was the first Cleveland Spider to hit a home run of the season. He's technically second thanks to Jimenez's inside the park home run, but we hope we can get this more offensively from Perez. Now it's 3-2 White Sox. Josh Naylor up next, 0-2 pitch. And he apparently went around, so that'll be strike number 3, and Giolito sets him down. Jimenez up next, fresh off his inside the park home run. He gets jammed, and he poaches this one over to Anderson, who cannot make the throw. Freeman couldn't dig it out. They're going to say it's an E6 on Anderson. I kind of agree that throw should have been. Actually, it's a base hit. I don't agree with that actually at all. Next up, Ahmed Rosario looks at strike 3, so that'll be 2 outs on Giolito's 6th K of the day. And the Solano BK number 7 looks at a pitch down and away that hits the zone. Now 3-2. Ramirez up next to begin the bottom of the 6th. He grounds over to the second baseman. That'll be out number 1. How about Franmil Reyes? Full count to Reyes. He draws a full count walk. So he'll take his bag for Eddie Rosario. First pitch Rosario sees. He turns on it into right field, and Sandoval can't cut this off. Reyes has some speed. He's at third. He's going to be waved home. And this throw is not going to be in time. We are tied up at 3 apiece. RBI double by Eddie brings home Reyes. And now he's still on second base for Adam Eaton, who gets a nice pitch, but pops it up to deep left center. This one is going to be caught on the track. However, Eddie is going to go and tag to third. So a base hit will bring him home. It's Roberto Perez. 1-0 to Perez. He jammed, but puts it into right field for a base hit. That's the second RBI of the day, and the Spiders have their first lead of the day. And they knock out Lucas Giolito. And in comes Anthony DeSclafani, the ex-San Francisco Giant from a season ago, signed to be a reliever here in Chicago. He's going to be tasked with ending this inning. He sees Josh Naylor first, and he gets him to pop up the high slider. So that will end the 6th, but Spiders now lead 4-3. Go into the 8th inning now, where Jordan Hicks will take to the mound, who had a very good season last year for Cleveland. He's going to be asked to do much of the same in a setup role. He starts off the day with Moncada, who the very first batter he sees hits it deep to left center. And just like that, we are tied up again. Jordan Hicks gives up a solo shot to Moncada, his second of the day. Yoan Moncada already has 2 home runs to begin his season. 4-4 here in a progressive field. That's a blown save already for Hicks. Now he's got to get through the inning with the top of the lineup. Juan Sandoval up next. First pitch swinging. Gets a slider he likes, but hits it to deep left where Eddie will put that one away. There is the first out of the inning. About Nick Madrigal. 1-0 pitch. Grounder over to first. Naylor has it. Steps on first. And brings up Freddie Freeman. 0 for 3 on the day. Make it 0 for 4. Swings and misses on what would have been ball 4. But it's all tied up at 4 apiece. And we're going to go bottom 9 now, where the Spiders have a chance to walk it off here. First batter, Perez, will swing and miss on a knuckle curve. Anthony DeSclafani still in the ballgame. Naylor up next. First pitch to Naylor. This one's hit right at the middle, but right into the shift. And that'll be out number 2, and it's going to be up to Jimenez if we want to win this in 9 innings. Jimenez steps to the plate, does have the inside the Parker. He is 2 for 3 so far on the day. First pitch to Jimenez. He hits a changeup over to the second baseman, Madrigal, who has it. And we're going to go into free baseball here on opening day. I apologize if you hear my dog scratching himself in the background. In the 10th inning, it'll be Emmanuel Clase, a face we haven't seen in a long time. Remember, he got hurt last year. Back in May, was out for the season. He's going to be tasked here in the 10th. First batter he sees, chops it up the middle. This one will be an out at first. Actually, the second batter he sees. So 2 outs, runner on third for Yoan Moncada. 2 home runs on the day. Tries to hit a slider deep. It's going to be caught out there in center. So Chicago gets nothing with their extra runner. So now it's up to the Spiders. Ahmed will lead us off here. This is a good start because if you remember, Jimenez was the last out, and he has a lot of speed, and that's going to help us here. A sac fly brings him to third. So now we need a base hit or a sac fly, and it's Donovan Solano. 0 for 3 on the day. That's the former Giant. 1-0 pitch to Solano. He slaps a fastball down the line. It's going to be fair. And we have walk-off on opening day by Donovan Solano. Exactly why we signed him in the first place. He's hit over 300 the past few seasons. He comes in, gives us a nice average bat, comes up clutch, and the Spiders win 5-4 here against the White Sox. 5 runs on 8 hits. Chicago had 4 on 5, and we come away victorious on opening day. Game 2, we win as well, 9-1. This one not as dramatic. Instead, we get a lot of offense early. 6 runs in the first 3 innings. Rosario and Jimenez gets another home run. Game 3, though, we do lose 6-0. We get blanked. But we do take 2 of 3 at home, so not a bad start to the season. I will sim the first game of the Royals series. And when we go to sim that, we get some very bad news. Franmil Reyes fractures his leg, out for 2 to 3 months. So just like that, one of our best offensive hitters, we're not going to see him again until like June or July. We do win that game against Kansas City 8-2, hand them their first loss of the season. Instead, we prove 2-3-1, but at a price. Franmil Reyes, it's going to be hard to replace him offensively. We are going to call up Oscar Mercado to fill that roster spot. He had a very good postseason last year. I think he deserves a chance at the majors. But now we got to replace our strongest home run hitting offensive bat from a season ago. So we do walk away 3-1 in the first episode. The reason why I wanted to sim the first game against the Royals is because now it's going to be AAA opening day. So we're actually going to head down to Columbus, where they will be facing the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp and see how our AAA squad does in their season opener. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you're excited for year 2 of the Cleveland Spiders franchise. Don't forget to leave us a like and subscribe down below. Y'all have a good one.